A topic people love to talk about is music and running. Should you run with music or not? I have my own opinion, so I just wanted to share like how I feel music works for you when you're running. So I don't always listen to music when I'm running. Sometimes I'm just happy to just run and focus on my breathing and just chill that way. I tend not to listen to podcasts because my brain is busy enough as it is most of the time without other people giving me ideas. I usually get distracted and don't listen to what they're saying anyway. But when it comes to music, I do like to listen to music, and especially like it helps me get focused and get present, in particular when a run is getting challenging. Sometimes I'll do it during a workout when I've got to do some pretty difficult efforts, and sometimes I'll do it in a stage of the race when I'm getting fatigued and tired and things like that. Yeah, why is music good and how do I use it? So for me, I'm someone that's got a bit of a busy mind, and so having things to focus on can really help me be more centered. And what I find with music is that there's multiple different aspects of it. One is the rhythm of music is really valuable, in particular from a technique perspective. What I often recommend for new runners is to get some music that has a rhythm or a cadence, and then you can tie your running rhythm to that rhythm. If your cadence when you run is typically one in the 150s, you might go for say 160 or 165 BPM. And if your cadence is typically in the 160s, you might go for 170. Get used to running on that rhythm. Especially when I started working on my technique, I really found it helpful to just get a sense of what that rhythm should feel like. And it's very easy these days with tools like Spotify. You just search for say 170 BPM and it'll give you a playlist of music. I've created my own 180 BPM playlist, so if you want that, then just let me know. And the other thing for me, I tend to find rhythmic music without words. I'm a big fan of pretty low-key melodic music with a beat that can really help me just get into a flow and get into the zone. And a funny story about this is like my kids, they love listening to my music now because I've trained them. They're the same as me, they've got very busy minds. And if I put certain music on, they just go into a trance. So I would say that's the style of music that I find the most useful to listen to, because yeah, it's very kind of rhythmic and it can put you into that trance state. You can use your breathing and sync that up to the rhythm sometimes too. I find if I can sync my breathing to the steps and to the rhythm of the music, then it's very easy to enter a flow. That's how I like to use music. Sometimes I find it a real boost. So how do you find music? Do you listen to music? That's how I use it. What about you?